皆さん、こんにちは。日本の猫です。Hey guys, how is everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel. Here we talk all about Japanese language learning. And today I want to talk about something that makes you sound natural when you have conversation in Japanese, and that is fillers or あいづち in Japanese.And that is something that is extremely important in Japanese language specifically because unless you use them, you might be perceived as unnatural or even rude. Today we're going to talk about 3 types of あいづち, and of course there are really tons of them, but 3 types that we're going to look at today is first, to show that you're just paying attention, that you're listening, to let the speaker know that please keep going, I'm listening to you. The second type is to show your surprise. Oh, wow, I didn't know that. And the third type is to show that, oh, yes, I agree with what you're saying. In the description below, I'm gonna leave the times where each section is looked at. So if you're interested in one more than the others, you can skip to that section. First type of あいづち that we're gonna look at is to simply show that you are paying attention and you are interested in what the speaker has to say. First here is Now you could use 2 in a row, or you can use one kind of more slower one, And that really depends on what speaker is talking about and how you want to respond to that. So for instance, if he or she is saying something happy, something, active, and he is all excited about things, then you're like, But if the conversation is on like a sad topic or something, you don't want to be like, Then you go like more like, hi, So here, you really want to pay attention to how the speaker is saying and kind of mirror his tone, his intonation, and depending on that, use either 2 in a row, hi, or one slow one, hi. The second one is なるほど. I see makes sense. So it's really basic. You can use pretty much anywhere. It doesn't have too much of emotional attachment to that. However, again, depending on your tone, you can say, なるほど or なるほどそうですね and this way kind of feel for the speaker. Next thing is そうですか Now, while it is a question technically, really it's more to say that, oh, I didn't know that. そうですか And that would be a little more formal speech. A more casual option would be そっかそうですか turns into そっかそっか And this way you show, oh, I didn't know that. That information is new to me. Then there is へ Now, へ could really mean number of things depending on your tone. So if you have really low vibe, it might mean that person is not that interested in what the other person's saying. So it's something that you kind of want to avoid. However, on the other hand, if you have more like へ that person is really like a little bit of a surprise, a little bit of, oh, I didn't know that. へえ、よかったですね. So next is to show your surprise. First here is え. And え could be shorter one, like え? Really? And it could be also a longer one. え? 本当ですか? Here you show your surprise as well as please tell me more. And what also you can do here is say え? And then mirror what person has said. So for instance, if someone says 私はロシア語を勉強したいです and you're like ロシア語ですか? What I did here is took the subject ロシア語 that person was talking about and just add ですか whatever the person said, like ですか? The next way of showing your surprise is わ or わ and that has surprise as well as just being really excited for a person, being happy for a person. So that's something good you want to say. You want to reply わ to わすごいですね. Then you can also use へ as to show your surprise and like へで tell me more. And then what happened? へで And that's another way of showing your interest in what person says, showing your surprise in what person says. Another way to show your surprise is 嘘 And uso is more like, no way. While the word itself can mean lie, in the conversation it really means, no way, uso. Now the next part is to show that you are actually agreeing with this person. First here is そうですね. そうですね is I agree. I support you. そうですね. そういうこともありますね. Then there is そうそう. And you are kind of like, yeah, I agree, keep going. I want to know more what you're saying. So. And you don't necessarily have to say something after that. It's just while person is talking, like, so. And then there is まあね. Well, まあねis kind of agreeing, but it's like, I agree, but. So it has a little bit of tint to it. Like, well, yeah, but. まあね. そういえば. So you can say まあね and then say something that doesn't necessarily agree with what the person said. So those are 10 basic, very basic answers in Japanese, how you can make your conversation sound natural and show that you are paying attention to what person has to say. Next time we're gonna look at more complicated aiづち. If you would like to know more about Japanese language, consider subscribing to this channel. I would highly appreciate that, and I'll see you next Sunday. じゃあね!